Y'all, I just got to camp and like I already need to work on stuff. Like I literally have been here 5 minutes. So I noticed that Maddie was taking like all this stuff out of his van too. And I was thinking, okay, I need to do the same because I'm not digging anything that's happening. I got groceries and some things before I came here, and I'm already having issues with my Vitomin power station again because I forgot that the DC plug is kind of loose on it. So Maddie and I have all sorts of stuff to tinker on, but I didn't want to tinker at home anymore because I feel like I'm so much clearer on what needs to be done when I'm actually like in the van. So here I am, and I'm honestly, I hate to say this, but I think I'm going to put the seat back up and see how I'm feeling because I'm just like not digging it. Now I have two 200-watt solar panels with me now, complete with an adapter that I need. I'll talk about that later. That's okay. So here's my litter. Look, I haven't even set up the outside of my camp yet. All I did, I have to get Winston's water. All I did was get Winston's playpen out, and then here's your water, Bubba. I think he's over at Maddie's van. Yeah, he's over at Maddie's van, so I haven't even put the rug out or anything. I'm just like gonna get to work. It's cold out in the 50s. It's nice in the sun though, and thankfully it's not windy. I heard it's been super windy in Quartzsite, but thankfully not around here. We did get some rain last night. Hey, son. Mama's just up to shenanigans as usual. All right, I'm just gonna set that down here. But one thing I have to find out. Hi, I know Mom's just like up to crazy stuff. Winston's like, what on earth are you doing? Oh yeah, okay, so I have to get out all this water. What I realized, even with what I thought was a perfected setup, was I had nowhere to put my dang 1-gallon water jugs. Now, will this set on top of that? You know what? We're gonna try. We're gonna try. Hey kid, what do you think? I know, you can smell the beef jerky, huh? You're such a smart boy. Oh man, my heat shields were out for delivery today. My heat shields I got, that was like super quick. I'll grab them when I get home in a few days. I figure I'll spend 3 nights here. Actually, I don't want to put that on the ground. I'll spend 3 nights here because then it's supposed to rain on Sunday. Hi, what do you think? Okay, are you gonna help Mom? I really love this new rug I got though. Alright, that's in the wind. Let's move this. Ooh. Okay, so let's just put that out there. Now, that cord should be fine, I think. Okay. Hi, are you helping Mom? Wow, you're such a good helper, my dude. TT, I'm a dang mess. I'm a dang mess. Ouch. But I figured it would be really good to have Maddie here with me to kind of work my ideas through. Sorry, bub. Okay. All right, so yeah, so if I do that, I can still have my metal shelf where it's at, adjusted with my power station. And then with this down here, I have all that space back there that I often forget about. So let me just put this up. Yeah, that'll still work. So let me adjust my mic here. So despite me, I can still use that smaller storage thing, and my drawers would still fit on there. And actually now I have a little more floor space, and I have, it's hard to see, I have all that space on the floor behind this. So I think that'll just work better, because then I can still fit my jugs behind there, and I can honestly fit all of my water up front now. It's time to play with it. Let me talk about what's going on with my, let me make sure my microphone's on, yeah. What's going on with my solar. Now, the Vitomin 1500 needs a 36 volt panel to get the most power. So I've been using my Van Power's 200 watt 36 volt panel to charge it. Now I also have this Rofi 200 watt unit, but it's not 36 volt, it's around 19 volts. The Van Power's power station, solar, came with this yellow charging end that is specifically made for the Van Powers. However, I know this is like really confusing. However, the Vitomin 1500 needs the black and white Anderson to charge. This is what came on the Rofi. So I took this off of the Rofi panel and I put it onto the Van Powers panel so it could charge the Vitomin. Then I started using the Van Powers again, but I left it on because it already has this XT60 plug. So I have this plug that's standalone. What I'm going to do now is, because I got an adapter before I realized I could change my Rofi. So I will put the Rofi cords back onto the Rofi. I will put this XT60 cord back onto the Van Powers, but I will use this adapter, since this is what's on the Van Powers, but I need the Anderson for the Vitomin. I will add this adapter to it, so I will be able to use all of my 200 watt panels accordingly. I know it is all very confusing. I've learned it all by experience and experimenting and having some issues and literally just like putting things together. So that is my current goal, because the Rofi panel charges my Vitomin 600 with, I get like 95 watts input, as opposed to like my Rock Pals or my Yargo where I get like 50. Hi, that's not a snack, but I can get you a snack. Would you like one? Would you like a snack? Okay. Project complete. Now my Rofi has all of these plugs, and that's exactly how it came. So that's how the Rofi came. The Van Powers came with the XT60 plug, but I need the Anderson plug for my Vitomin. So I purchased this adapter on Amazon. You can pretty much purchase any solar adapter on Amazon. Just make sure you get the right male to female adapter. So make sure that you look very closely as to what you need. And also, I do have a 10-foot extender on here, so this cord is extra long. That I also purchased on Amazon. Now I can use my solar as necessary. I plugged the Van Powers into my power station, and it is working, drawing 160 watts, which is pretty good. For today we have a few clouds. This cord is extra long, but that is so I can shift it around my van. Now, I'm very happy with how everything's turning out. I'm so glad that I consolidated that big Sterilite bin into this smaller one, because now I have so much space behind the drawer and the storage bin, but the seat keeps this nice and secure up here because the seat's angled, right? So I have a ton of floor space, extra floor space here now, so I can not only fit my aluminum table and a 200-watt solar panel, but now I can fit two 200-watt solar panels instead of the aluminum table, one large panel, and one small panel. You supervising, Bubba? I have a little bit of organization to do around here. Don't mind my large Target trash bag. Since this shelf is so much higher now, I can put a ton of stuff down there. I have some towels, I have a beanie, I have socks, I can put my jackets. Unfortunately, okay, this is annoying. Unfortunately, on this shelf, two of these bins won't fit next to each other. So I just kind of have to get creative, but honestly, that's like the fun part. Not stressful at all. Another van lifer. Let's wave, say hey. No, they won't wave to me. Okay. Have a nice day. These things are just in the shelf my brother made me. I actually secured it back here onto those drawers with Velcro, and it worked very well, but I took it off as I was experimenting, so I might just do that again. And I already have my normal spots for those two tables. I have my jackets. I even have Winston's jacket. And now things in here are back to normal. I'm just really glad that I put the seat back up because it gives Winston the dedicated space back here. I can sit there if I need to, and I can store things underneath. I have my litter under there, a down blanket, and then my toilet stuff is just next to it with my water as usual. I have this drawer liner, if it looks familiar. This is what I used for Winston's ramp. I'm going to put it under this rug because it is a bath rug and it's just very fluffy. And I want to use that to make it stay in place. And I like it because it's just barely under my fridge. I did double the rug over. It's barely under my fridge, which makes my fridge level now. And then later today, I'll mess with the shelf that I made bigger when Winston and I are chilling in the van for the night. And now I was also able to move the passenger seat up 2 inches to give me just a little bit more floor space because I'm not keeping a power station in here, just my water. So I can fit both of my 3-gallon jugs next to each other with 1 gallons in the front along with my drone. But since I have water out right now, I was able to put my Fresca and my sparkling water, my extra drinks. It's coming along, but I'm feeling way better. I'm just cracking up that, like, when I got to camp, Maddie's stuff was everywhere, and I was like, perfect, because my stuff is about to go everywhere too. Oh, what a beautiful day. It is a little bit chilly. Ooh, the sun just went away, so yeah, it's a little bit chilly when the sun goes away, but not too bad. January is always the coldest month in the Arizona desert. Hi, you cute creature. Wow, that's a cute coat. Look at how cute you are in your coat. I know. Oh, yep, do you have snoozy eyes? Oh my goodness. That looks good on you. That's a good size. I like it. It's not too restrictive because it's Velcro. Because I know you don't like sleeves. Cutie. I know I've been kind of doing a lot over the last few days, but it feels good. It feels good because I'm learning a lot about what has worked for me and solutions to a few inconveniences. I think the main issues that I was looking to solve are solved, and that is my biggest power station being easily accessible, which now it is, and whether I stick with the Vitomin or I go back to my van powers, I can fit both of them now under my shelf. And I have my water in the front seat inside, not taking up my floor space. And everything just looks better. I liked how my floor space looked, but I didn't really like having to see like all my miscellaneous items that I had on the floor. So I think that this is going to work out because it's essentially the setup that I had before, with some tweaks and small changes to simply perfect it. And I think when it comes to, traveling to the coast and stealth camping, if I need to kind of move things around or take food out so it's more accessible or this, that, those are easy things that I can do. But now I have everything in a much better place. Winston still has his bed. We do have a little bit more floor space. I got this awesome rug. I moved the shelves. I changed the shelves around just to make it make more sense. And I even got my solar adapters figured out for best case scenario for what I'm using my power stations for right now. I will have a video coming up about how I stay warm in my minivan because we are in freezing temperatures now and in the coldest month of the year, like I said earlier. I will have that video coming in a couple of days. And I hope that you further enjoyed this tinker video, but I think that should be it for now. I will resume my regular life at camp stuff and informative videos, but I figured I would show you everything I'm up to so you can get a good glimpse into it. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to give this video a big old thumbs up, and I will see you next time.